Jaha, då måste man klicka ja. This event is being live streamed.
Det behöver inte jag. Okej. Jag behöver inte göra.
Whoa! Music lovers, we are back. It's Tuesday night. And we have not two people in this seminar.
Yes, tonight there is a 100th anniversary of
Oh, sorry.
100th release, and we have the Peter Jackson of Sweden here. We have Fredrik Högberg, the great film producer.
Bravo.
Peter Jackson produced the film about Beatles, and Fredrik Högberg produced the film about Kundraan.
It's the same thing, different name.
Yeah, so
Fredrik.
great to have you here from beginning. And
Welcome to the show.
yeah.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure every time I've been on the show.
It should be a privilege, really.
No. Now, Per, first of all, we have to talk about what we've done. And you know what I did? I had to take care of the Kristi Dårar, the Fools of Christ, because they have been really, we were supposed to make our recording session with them, but Anki Svan, I've been with her all day. She had the flu today, and I've taken care of her. And Lars Stadius is also sick. He had to go to hospital. So, but during that time, I read Anna Karenina while I was sitting with Anki Svan when had
Did she
fever.
ask you to read Tolstoy for her? Or?
No, she had that book at her place, and I said, can I borrow it and read it? It's one of the most, I mean, I was totally knocked out. I just can't wait to get back. It's great, which brings us into stories, and we have a story to tell tonight, don't we?
Sure
But
do.
why did she have to fly to the hospital? I thought, she had the flu.
Yeah, you're right. Very, very, that's like a little, I think it was a little word thing there you did.
Yeah,
Babel.
just leave it at
Very thoughtful.
leave it at that.
In any case, let's get seriously into what we're doing. We are talking about a figure that has been in my head from year 2004 or something until now. Now is the release. It's for like 17 years, 16 years, 17 years. And Fredrik, you were the first to say that, wow, your story there has to become an opera.
Yes, first we actually talked about an opera, and then we decided to make it into a film.
Yeah.
Because as I recall it, you already had the three pieces, the three concertos, and you were telling me this story that I sort of already knew about a bit, but not continuously as three different concertos, and the way it was perfectly put together as one story. So when we discussed it, we said, well, this is maybe not an opera, but it's a film.
Yeah, because the thing is that, first of all, I thought about writing it like an opera. And then I got these commissions, and I thought, okay, I had the figure, I had the idea. So I got a commission, and I wrote the first part. And then I got another commission. I thought, wow, here's time to write the second part, and then the third. So it becomes a 65-minute long trombone concerto.
but still today, can I ask you, Christian,
Yeah.
do you, because I never got that clear, even if I work with these pieces very closely, do you still consider them one piece in three parts, or is it three separate trombone concertos? How do you consider them?
Well, they can be seen as three separate trombone concertos, and I played them on, I mean, hundreds of times as separate trombone concertos. I also made another version, which is like a short trombone concerto of 15 minutes, telling the story in a short time. But I think this is really the story, the complete story for the first time. And I want to. We all know the story, and we're gonna get the audience, let the audience see the whole story, the whole film, right when we end this show. And I want to start by the person that I'm creating is a typical modern type career person in classical music. He has great ambition in a world which is totally corrupt. And the more he feeds his ambition, the more frustrating and the more sort of less empathetic he becomes. So maybe Per, you have to now play some parts from this, and it's very difficult to find the right time. But let's play the first, which is like my mind is. Yeah, first clip. Let's see what.
Right here.
Yeah. My mind is like an ape, and I want women to touch my body, but not my soul. And there is more to it. I kill snakes for pleasure, hate pigeons' big noses, and fire ants. If I see a creature that looks like one, I can hardly avoid vomiting. Yeah, so that's quite a disillusioned man, isn't it, Fredrik?
Yeah, I'd say so. It's the character you're portraying here is sort of initiated but disappointed in well, in the facts that's approaching him, taking these steps into the more and more into his career in a way. But he's still in this segment. He still plays along.
Exactly.
He knows that he doesn't like it, but he plays along because maybe something will happen. Maybe it will be better, or if it's just the money that comes in, I don't know.
No,
but
that's right.
It's a very strong segment, this one. It's sort of in the core of the piece, even if it's early in the film.
Yeah, and it's also, I mean, these things that my mind is like an ape, and also I hate pigeons, big noses, and fire ants. Those are code words actually for what Kundraan actually hates, which will never be revealed. So it's like a little game there too. and then he has this. He's playing along with the audience, of course, and then suddenly he finds that he's very honest. Also, he says that I'm well. Just you will hear what he says here. Per will show. What does he say?
Okay, so here's the next clip here. Okay.
I'm a dreadful human being. But who the hell is not? Yeah, and there he has his little fan club of the musicians. They are writing, singing always Kundraan, 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 come on here. In an orchestra, he always has some fans, but he really thinks, I mean, he's honest here, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he is, but also there's a glimpse of sunshine here because the music is so beautiful. and then you put in those like Stravinsky-ish, störtoner.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And it's so disturbing in such a powerful way that you know that there could be just beauty, but there's not, because there's a thorn. There's a thorn.
Absolutely, yes.
So it's brilliant.
And then he, from that point, he's quite good. He's in a good mood with the audience, and the audience likes him. And then he says again, "Okay, it's time to end the show. Like all stupid shows, we will end here with, I will leave you with no hope at all." And then he's like ready to go home, and bang, the light goes off and Lucifer comes. But he's not afraid of Lucifer. That's the funny thing. He thinks he's just a stupid man. But when the love of his life comes on and give him guilt for his lost compassion, that's when he really suffers. And so that's the next clip, isn't it, Per?
Mm-hmm.
Have you got it yet?
I got it.
For heaven's sake, where are we? Who turned the light off? I see Lucifer. But he looks so tiny, with white hair, and he's kissing an ugly little rabbit. My God, his teeth are so ugly. But I hear a little girl sobbing. I hear her tiny little voice. Kundraan, you also kissed the rabbit, and Lucifer poisoned your soul. Ay, 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 my heart is burning. Kundraan, why did you hurt me so badly? No, I can't stand this. Kundraan, you are poisoned. Help me. I will. I could die for you.
Here, Fredrik, you are a genius. I mean, this pictures that you put in there of this little angel, that's the first smell of an angel. And
actually, I'm really proud of this, because also the pictures of you are really, when you have the half shadowed face, I really like that. And I can just say, as the girl showing here is Therese Lemusari. Now she was a student at the Opera Academy in Härnösand, and now she's getting international roles as a soprano. So
wow,
she's becoming a star.
Yeah,
so
fantastic.
this is where she started.
yeah, we found her.
No, this is very beautiful and a very strong scene.
Then we have a little code thing also going on with me saying he's kissing an ugly little rabbit.
Mm-hmm.
That what I mean with that can be many things, but particularly it's being unfaithful is one part of it. and betraying your friend is another thing, and just stamping on other people, being basically ruthless as a person. And she says to him, Kundraan, you also kissed the rabbit, and Lucifer poisoned your soul. So he says that Lucifer was a damn idiot, but then she points at him and say, you are not innocent either.
I don't know if we can see that clip, but I really appreciate the clip if you watch the video later, where you change from glasses and non-glasses, because you are portraying the devil and yourself, or Kundraan, at the same time. And I always refer to that scene in the Seventh Seal with the Max von Sydow and when death approaches him, and he's not afraid of death. No, but because he already knows a lot about death, and that famous chess scene. And I feel that Kundraan has the same relationship to the devil here, or to that, say, I'm not afraid of you because I know who you are.
Absolutely.
And absolutely. I can choose to be you, or I can choose to go my own way. That's what happens here, and it's so amazing.
Just a short reminder, we will be able to see this in just 13 minutes because the film will be released.
Yeah, it has a premiere on YouTube. That would be very exciting. Live. It's the first time ever. It's like we've worked on this film for like 15 years.
Yeah.
15 years we worked on this film, and finally we released it.
The album will also drop.
Album will drop also, and we are very thankful also to the Lithuanian National Symphony Orchestra, who really gave us a lot of room here. I got the orchestra for a world premiere and also a week after with filming, and the Lithuanian the cameramen from the Lithuanian television were there too while you were the producer. And what happens here, well, I mean, he comes in, we think that now he's saved because that's the first part, and then suddenly he falls down from a bridge right into Lucifer's whiskey bar. And here we are there. We went to a whiskey distillery, didn't we?
I am falling from the bridge. Welcome, Kundraan. You are in Lucifer's whiskey bar. I can offer you Lagavulin Balmenaka Pardonish Kragalishin Gon Balmorek Lenalachi or Potential or Homon Tulbardine Lochnagar Tamnavulin Kekla Labro Bonahaba and Auchetogan and McGregor's whiskey too. I better get out of here quickly.
It's lagging a bit on Facebook here, I think, but once you see the film, it'll be like in really great 4K quality on YouTube.
I must say that when we shot this, it was a very well, it was quite hard for Christian because it's very cold in there because due to the temperature of the whiskey barrels. And Christian was also standing on a lift fork, and we had a camera at the driver, I think, with the truck, and he was actually the film is reversed here because we moved along these corridors with barrels of whiskey everywhere. It was totally fantastic, but you were so patient, Christian, and it was really cold I think the degrees in there were like 12 to 15 degrees or something like that. And you were still able to play the trombone in synchronization with the backtrack, and I was an amazing shooting.
It was fun. It was fun, and it's a very good, very good. They make very good whiskey, by the way.
And we also had some whiskey, yes.
We did. We certainly did.
Naughty boys.
And now, so now he goes out and he goes up on the bridge, but he thinks life is so boring. This beautiful and clean life is too boring. So he actually, that's where you say that he does like the Seven Seals with when he decide himself, I go back, I go down to Lucifer. I thought it was fun there. I drink some whiskey with him, and then Lucifer puts this acid into the whiskey, which goes into the brain and makes him lose his empathy, because Lucifer, like every corrupt impresario, which there are a lot of today, they want him to become a conductor, and Lucifer also knows that to become successful fast, and you need to, as a conductor, you need to lose part of your ability to feel compassion. So Kundraan goes in, and if you're not good enough, you gotta threaten people, and that's what he does here. Lucifer wants him quickly to make a career, go to New York and make Rite of Spring. And Kundraan himself, now he starts to become a little bit afraid, because he says, wow, well, this is not fair. This is not really good, because I really want to study the Rite of Spring before I do it. But Kundraan says, nonsense, Kundraan, just wave your arms and look diabolic. And then also it's like, it's about all these things that happens. I can tell you that also he finds a wife. He doesn't go with his love. He marries someone who is good at counting the money, and a very, very tough woman. And the thing is, the reason why I write all this is because I've seen it happen. I've seen so many conductors. I've worked with so many things. I've traveled around the world, and I've seen these things happen. And I've also seen conductors go in and do things that they can't, and they are supported by corrupt critics too. But here, Lucifer makes a mistake. He says, wow, Messerschmitt is here. The only critic that does not accept a bribe. So he knows that he's there, and then he knows also, understand that he's going to just slaughter Kundraan, because he's going to tell exactly what happened, that he cannot conduct this, and it's just stupid, and it's just a balloon that's going to explode soon. So he's confronted there, and then Fredrik, you make a very good image of a person who is meeting Lucifer. Goes to Messerschmitt and tries to clean up his own act. So listen to this, what happens.
Mr. Messerschmitt, good to see you. How are you? Mr. Messerschmitt, I was once a supporter of Kundraan, but he has lost his power. Too ambitious, not potent enough, not compassionate anymore. And now he thinks he will be able to conquer the world with a piece he just did not study enough. I warned him, Messerschmitt, I warned him, but he wouldn't listen. I feel so sorry for him. I did my best, but now he will just have to take the consequences of his actions. You'll finish him? Yes, I thought so. Well, he deserves it.
I was awarded an Oscar for that.
So you can see in his face that he's not taking the bribe at all. and Lucifer knows it, so he tells Kundraan's wife to say, let's leave, let's just drop him like a potato. He will lose everything, and so
That was a beautiful scene.
so he's now, Kundraan is completely ruined, exactly like Lucien was in Lost Illusion. If you read Balzac's Lost Illusion, there is a point where that was the inspiration for that, where Lucien has been into he was an author, and he has been into this the Paris mafia, and they had just destroyed him totally. So that happens, but then comes the angels. We are running out of time now. Only 4 minutes till the premiere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So let's watch the angels from the north, shall we?
Yeah, let's do that. See what they're doing there.
I feel them everywhere. Kolopaterom, Kakabel, Urim, Hadraniel, Manakel.
Kundraan, a disillusioned man like you and me, had never believed in angels. He had met the fallen angel Lucifer, but real angels, that was beyond his imagination. However, here they were, and he examined them one by one.
And here, I must say, this is a woman's voice, Jane Suff, reading this beautifully. But Per then has manipulated this voice into a man's voice, didn't you? That was fun?
Yeah.
You remember you did that?
No.
You don't even remember. My God, it was you who made it.
It was me. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was.
So let's
really
jump. Where are we now? That was the angels. Okay, we are doing well here. So it's just what happens then is that the angels will help him to understand who he is himself, and also understand, and they put him into a fight with the angel of light. And as we all know, that the angel of light, Lucifer, is the angel of light, which is fallen, lost his wings. So there is this final fight where I think you have time to play just a little bit of that.
Yeah.
What that clip where Kakabel tells him about life.
Here it is.
No, that's the end. There's one more clip before that.
Okay.
Can you find that?
Beg your pardon. I was
41:28.
Mm-hmm. I was just because I just
let's
got
leave
the
it.
news.
Let's leave that one. Anyway. What it's all about is that Lucifer. We all have a part of Lucifer inside of us, and that's what it is. So now we are 1 minute from the premiere on YouTube. Send the link, and then we can play.
And the link is already out.
It's already out there in the field.
I put it out there.
Wonderful. So I hope everyone watches it. I hope you all help us by liking the Facebook page so we can get a bigger audience for all this, because we are here to stay for at least 10 years more.
At least.
As the Beatles said.
We're gonna build the music business as much as we can in a fair and
just.
I think it's going to be much longer than that. And
yeah.
I must say that Kundraan was a really a thrill to be a part of, and I think it's going to be appreciated because the brilliance of the concertos, but also all the effort we put into filming and editing, and thanks to the orchestra.
You're playing the premiere even. Oh, it's like a 1 minute preview. Great.
What's going on?
It's coming. It's like always a countdown on YouTube. This is the music they present on the countdown.
Because I'm pretty sure that you didn't write it.
Can you see it? I don't know if next time we change this music. I think you can actually.
Who is playing?
Give Lucifer his freedom. As long as his wings do not grow too big.
What is this? What is happening?
I don't know. Who was playing that music?
Are we still on air?
Yeah, I think we are still on the air.
Yeah, should we play the final clip?
Let's see. Yeah, the thing is, I think what they play is now the pre-music for the premiere. I'll see if I can find this clip now. Final battle. No, okay, I'll the complete story. There was another link here. Yeah, this is difficult. Okay,
link is out on our Facebook page.
It's out on our Facebook. Here is it has premiere now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it started. It started. It's going on air.
Thomas Börsbro writes film time. So thank you very much, folks.
Thank you, everyone. Enjoy the film and write some comments what you think about it.
See you next week. Good night. Bye-bye.